Thank you for tuning in to the Shikama Live Show with your host, Shikama. Today is the deadline for Obamacare. I hope all of you are rushing not to sign up. I am certainly rushing to not sign up also. And in fact, after I get done with this broadcast, I'm going to rush right to my bed to not sign up with Obamacare. Some of the headlines across the nation right now. Latinos remain wary of Obamacare as deadline looms. It's been a bit of a challenge. The enrollment of Latinos under Obamacare is turning out to be much harder than anyone expected. The president's oversight of a massive ramp up in the deportation of undocumented immigrants, I can speak, I swear I can, nearly 2 million of whom who have been expelled during his 5 years in office, has led critics to dub him the deporter-in-chief. He has since stopped deporting anyone. Just so you know. So the article is trying to lead you to believe that he's actually been doing some deportation. No, that occurred in his first term, and he has completely ceased all deportation of the illegal aliens who have illegally come into the country. It has also created an environment of fear and suspicion in Latino communities that undermining willingness to enroll in Obamacare. Traumatized by watching families ripped apart and disappointed that promised immigration reforms have remained stubbornly out of reach, families of mixed legal standing now worry that seeking insurance could lead to the arrest and deportation of loved ones or loss of U.S. citizens' children rather than increase economic security and better health. Quote, Obama promised that applicants' immigration status information won't be shared, but he also promised he'd pass immigration reform, Acosta said, raising his eyebrows as he relayed reasons to be wary of government promises. Ruben Acosta, a 53-year-old security guard and legal immigrant from Mexico, shoved his fears aside and attended an Obamacare information session where there were very few Latinos in attendance. Well, I think Mr. Acosta has it completely right. The liar-in-chief or the deporter-in-chief or whatever you want to call him, whatever, just don't call him a good president. He's completely right. You cannot trust this government. And you cannot trust this administration. This administration is the most corrupt that we have. Moving on. Today's a deadline. And because of the deadline, of course you can expect headlines like this. Obamacare website fails as deadline arrives. People trying to apply and enroll for private health insurance through Obamacare before Monday's midnight's deadline discovered the website was, quote, currently unavailable. Healthcare.gov, the online marketplace, bedeviled with bugs since its launch last fall, went down for several hours Monday morning. A statement from the Department of Health and Human Services said it was back online later in the morning after a short time when it put customers in a queue, meaning they'd be notified by email when they could proceed with enrollment. Quote, consumers may also complete their application by calling the call center. The Federal Data Service Hub is working normally. I don't think anybody knows about that number, nor will they be calling that number. And definitely, I won't give the number out here on the show. So there, I'm not going to support it. I'm not going to support it on my show. I'm not going to support it in real life. I'm not going to support it. Period. It's unconstitutional on its face. You do not have a right to privacy if you enroll in Obamacare. What sane American would enroll? It doesn't make any sense. I've already told you how you can avoid Obamacare. I think I made 3 separate videos about that. You can get health insurance, health care in 3 separate ways that completely lets you avoid Obamacare. Even if you're an atheist, even if you're a Christian. Completely avoid it. So these are the headlines for the deadline of Obamacare. I guarantee they're going to come out and say, oh, the website was down for hours. So what we're going to do is we're going to push it back another month because it did not give people the opportunity to enroll because it was down. I guarantee you, my psychic wheels are spinning, and I am predicting they will push this deadline back. Tell me what you think. Thank you for watching this Shakama Live Show.